All right, let's break down our Friday strength routine. Starting off with TRX-Ys. Today's purpose for this is solely prepping you for your strict press we're about to do. We really want to mimic the positioning you're going to be in for when you do a strict press. So whenever you get to the top, try to make sure your hands are the same width as you do when you do a strict press. So if we're here, it's probably a little close, too close. If you're way out here, really think, when you have a barbell in your hands, you press with your hands this wide. Just want to get in this position and mimic. Second for this, it doesn't need to be hard today. We are trying to just get us prepared for our strict press. We want to get the shoulders turned on a bit. The reps don't have to be hard. If you're doing these correctly, you'll get a nice burn in your shoulders, and they don't even have to be challenging. Now, with this one, with our Ys, we got to make sure your arms are straight, guys. So as I go through this, you're gonna see the arms stay completely straight throughout the entirety of the lift. Now, I'm gonna continue to do that with my right arm. My left arm is what I see a lot of people do incorrectly. One more. It may seem subtle, but the bending of the arm and then coming up, it's different. You're not targeting the same area. You're using a different muscle group. So be honest with yourself. Your elbows locked out, or are you bending to start the movement? My best trick to give you, the top of your hand, pull it straight up to the ceiling. It seems weird, but if you aim the top of your hand straight up, 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 you're gonna finish in the right position. When you get to the top, really think about lock and engage your shoulders and your upper back. Next, let's go over our strict press. All right. Facing this way just so I can talk to the camera easier. We have a 4-second pause above head. Set up and making sure those elbows are slightly in front of the bar. Not here. Boom. Engage the lats. Steady feet. Squeeze the butt. Move the head. 1, 2, 3, 4. Engage your lats. Elbows forward slightly to lower the weight. Squeeze the butt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Activate the lats. Control the weight down. After that, elevated split stance, elevated foot split stance, squat, whatever you want to call it. Entire foot on the plate today. Not here. Entire foot. Knee directly over the ankle, the entirety of the movement. Control down, drive back up. Knee taps the floor if we have that range of motion. Come up. You notice when I finish my rep, I'm not fully extending the leg and going back because I don't want to shift forward or backwards at all. Just want to move straight up and straight down. I also forgot one piece. The foot, twist in, just ever so slightly. That's just going to help turn on the adductors a little bit as you go through this motion. Now, if you're really comfortable with this movement, you can start adding weights. Hold kettlebells, a dumbbell in like a goblet squat position. Just make sure we have that control, not a necessary specific tempo, but control down, control up. If you're really fighting for balance, put your hand on a wall or something to assist you. Next, our lat pull downs. See if all being fresh should work. All right, so with our machines here at Full Circle, you really got to be in a very specific position. A true lat pull down machine, if you ever look at one, the pulley system sticks out because the pulley system needs to basically be over your head to target the right muscle group. Our lats, try to flex it, keep going, maybe a little. If you're too far back, you're just gonna hit your back and you won't really get the lats like we're targeting. So you gotta really, with this specific machine, you gotta get a hell of a lot closer than you think. So we want that pulley system to basically be overhead. Sit tall, lean back slightly. First, engage the lats. See how a little bit of movement there? But the arms are still straight. Engage your lats first and squeeze them the entirety of the lift. Slight hold at the bottom, ideally. Bada bing, bada boom. Now the fun part's getting up. Whee! All right, and then our last little bit. Just have you go right her. Just a little hip mobility, strengthening. We're really targeting our hip flexor here and working on external rotation. So we're gonna pick our leg up to 90 degrees, knee level with the hip. Foot, or see this ankle, but ankle directly under the knee. It makes a difference here compared to being here. Next, we're gonna externally rotate the hips, slow and steady. Hold for a sec, slow and steady back in, back to the floor, that's one. Now, super important, watch this hip as I go through. It's gonna be perfectly still, and look how far I can take my knee, and this might be hard to see on camera. But now, look what happens when my hip actually twists. See how much farther I went? That's what a lot of people are gonna do naturally. They're not gonna externally rotate one hip, they're just gonna twist the entire torso. It's where a lot of people falter with working out. They make the movement as big as possible, when in many cases, that deters from the area we're trying to target. You won't go as far when you do it correctly. That's okay. You're not trying to move as much as you can. You want to keep this hip completely still. We're not twisting. We're still here. I found if you put your opposite hand here and kind of push back on it, that's going to help you be a little bit more still if you're struggling with that awareness and that control. Anyways, hope you have fun. Enjoy your workout.